I know that I'm not set out to be a nurse my whole life. Hey guys, it's a girl Praise and welcome back. Why do I feel like I'm so close and personal? I need to reduce because I feel like I'm really like zoomed in. Okay, this is much better. Hey guys, I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sorry. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to the channel, join the family, grow with us, and subscribe. And if you are a regular, thank you for always showing up. I see you. Trust me, I really see you, and I appreciate you so much. So guys, today I am going to be giving you a life update. So much has happened since I gave you guys a life update. I mean, I still get messages for those who follow my channel, like there was a time everything was dark, everything was bad, I didn't work and all. Maybe I almost got deported. I wouldn't say that, but I'll just say that. So I keep you guys up to speed. There's a video that I posted like about a year and a half ago, and I was talking about the German rules, how I was not allowed to work. Okay, my earring just came off. Why? Okay. I need to put it back. So, that was a time that I had done a apprenticeship and I wasn't allowed to work afterwards. So it was a dark time and I shared it with you guys to kind of give you some insight of what to expect when you do the same apprenticeship and stuff. And I went through a really bad time. I had some great support, of course, but then at the back of your head you'll be having that thing that, oh, why did this happen to me? Why did it have to happen to me? Like, it was a lot. I would advise you to go to that video and watch it. I think it is a lot of people that have watched and stuff, and everyone that had sent me a comforting message during that time. I really want to take this time to appreciate you. Like, it really meant a lot, honestly. I mean, it really did mean a lot. I just have to say that because I see, like I said, I see you guys and I appreciate you guys. So this is my frame. This is actually my frame. Check it out. Okay. So, life update. I don't know why I'm laughing because it's not funny. So, I never thought I would be that person that comes onto the camera and say, I quit my job to follow my dreams. Or I quit school to follow my dreams. But I feel like it's becoming a pattern, or it's a pattern. I don't know. We're going to get into that. But this time I have something to share with you guys. And some of you are going to judge me. Some of you are going to think she's crazy. Some of you are going to think, oh, she's brave. And some of you are just going to say the DELULU is becoming too much. But yeah, I did something a few months back. I thought about it last year and I came to a decision, and I want to share with you guys because my YouTube channel is more of a information sharing channel. I do makeup and stuff, but then I feel like there's actually more information about Germany than doing makeup and hair and all that. So that's why I have to come here and tell you guys so that you know what's going on with your girl, and you can ask questions if you need any assistance and if you are going through the same thing or something. Okay, before it's in your time, this is what happened. So like I said, about a year and a half ago, I was not allowed to work in Germany. Excuse me. So what happened was I did an apprenticeship as a nurse assistant, and like for 2 years, and then afterwards I was determined that, you know what, I'm going to drop. After the apprenticeship, I'm going to start working. I need to save up some money. There's some things I want to do back home, and then afterwards I might decide, do I want to continue with nursing or do I study And like I said in that video, I had registered myself with an online university, and I had paid and started studying business management. Yeah. So I had to, because I had the whole idea that, okay, so if I'm working, I'm earning money, and also I'm learning online, okay, I can manage that. That was the whole idea that I had in my mind, that I can do online school and work at the same time. I mean, a lot of people do it, so I was determined to do that. But then, with the German rules, I was told that you're not allowed to work. So I was forced to continue to do the nursing apprenticeship again. Like, go back to nursing school and start from the beginning and do 3 more years. So the 2 years that I did was to be a nurse assistant. And in other cities where they're like, cut 1 year off for you because you did the 2 years, so that you can do like 2 more years to be a qualified nurse. Or some cities, they actually don't do that. They actually say, start from the beginning. So that was me, and that was the situation that I put myself in, that I was supposed to go back and start at the beginning. I was depressed, guys. I really got depressed. It was so unreal that, okay, I was determined. I had paid. I studied uni online. There's so many things at stake, and the German law was like, no, this is what we say you should do. You came to Germany with a visa. You are not allowed to work after doing a 2-year apprenticeship. And I was like, okay. And there was nothing that I could do about it. I even moved cities and stuff to say, okay, maybe the city that I'm at is not working, let me go to a different one. And it was the same thing. So yeah, I went through that, and I was forced to start school again. So in October last year, October 2022, I think, October 2022, a lot of schools had started nursing course in September, others are starting in October. So October 2022, like mid-October, somewhere there, I registered into a school to start nursing. Like, to start from, first year, second year, third year. And that was going to be a total of 5 years. 5 years doing nursing. I mean, I could just study and be a lawyer or something. So what happened was, after I registered myself, I got to school, I was 2 weeks late, people had started learning, it was a whole lot of stuff, but then I still had that, from my nursing assistant, I still had a lot of information that I could use, and yeah, and where was I? So I got in school 2 weeks later. There's a lot of stuff, a lot going on, but thank God I had that background already about nursing in my head, because I had done the 2-year apprenticeship Ausbildung in Germany. So yeah, it was dark, it was difficult. You're coming into a class that has already started learning. You had a whole lot of other plans that were in your head and all, and you had your life kind of set up in a certain way, and it's not going that way. Can you imagine all that pressure that is just coming into your head, that is just stressing? And I don't know, yeah, I don't know if you guys get me. You set your life goals a certain way, and then things just happen in another different way. So this is what I was going through. And yeah, so I was in that school for, at first it was hard, that's what I'm gonna say, but then I adjusted to the school. I saw some people from Zimbabwe that I was glad to see, glad to meet and stuff. It was quite beautiful. I kind of started getting used to it and everything. Tell me that 1 year later, German changes the laws. 1 year later, everything changes. Imagine the anger that I had, the anger that I felt. 1 year later, it doesn't matter. You came to Germany with a visa, you came to Germany with whatever you used. If you did an apprenticeship, 2 years or 3 years, you're allowed to work. 1 year later, Can you imagine? And I just started thinking, this 1 year, I could be done with my first year of my degree. I could be somewhere. I could have saved up. I could have done this because as a student, it was hard to do a lot of things. I mean, the money is not, it's a lot. It's okay. You can survive, but it's not a lot if you have a lot of plans, a lot of things that you want to do back home and stuff. I was so angry. 1 year later, we get information that the rules are changing, the laws are changing. Actually, it doesn't matter how you came to Germany, you're allowed to work and all and all. This was so frustrating and just made me so angry. But I had to now sit down. This was now 1 year later, like a year ago. No, now it's not a year and a half, but anyway, the rule came out and it was going to be implemented like 3 months after we heard the news. So at school, they told us that, okay, so this is now the thing that's going to happen. So if you're not interested in becoming a qualified nurse, if you want to go directly and work and be a nurse assistant, you can just do it. You're now allowed and stuff. So praise now, who had plans? Praise who had plans and everything. I'm now starting to think that, what is God trying to say to me? Is it God saying something? Why is it happening now? Why didn't God make it happen that time I needed it? Like, I don't want to get emotional, but I don't know. God has his. I just told myself that God has and had his reasons. He always has a purpose why you're in a certain place at a certain time. And I don't know what that is, honestly. I really don't know. I'm still trying to figure out that why did I have to go through this? Why like, I don't know. I could have just worked, but then I didn't. God made me wait a year and a half. Now I'm doing my nursing and I'm like almost a year and a half. I'm starting my second year. Why am I then? Why am I then in this dilemma that should I stop school? Should I go to work so that I can do A, B, C, D back home? Should I just continue and finish? No, should I stop so that I can continue and do the degree where I left or register myself and start again? Should I, like, it was just a lot going on in my head, in my mind, but then I took time and sit down and prayed and asked God to give me a sign, asked God to just tell me if I did the right if I'm doing the right decision. If I stop, is it right? If I continue, is it right? I just didn't know what to do. But honestly, I took time and I stopped school. I decided, you know what? I'm stopping school. I don't know what God's plan is for me, but I know that I'm not set out to be a nurse my whole life. I can work in nursing for the next 20 years. I don't care. It's okay. But then I'm not really set up to be a nurse for 60 years until I retire, you know? So I just told myself that, God, I give it to you. I'm going to break this apprenticeship, stop school, just go to work. And you know what my heart wants, you know. This is deep. You know what my heart wants? You know what I want to be? It's not even that, but thank you for the opportunity of doing that. Thank you, because I've put myself in a better position. But yeah, I did it. I've stopped school to try and see if I can follow my dreams, if I can be the Lulu and let God be the Solulu. So, well, so here we are. Call it what you want to call it. Call it DELULU, call it madness, call it, I don't know. But why did I say and that it's a pattern or something? Because before I came to Germany, I actually was at Polytech and I was doing marketing management, and of which I loved doing marketing management. Everyone who met me at Poly knows that I was always onto something. That is the time I started selling a lot of things, selling makeup stuff and everything, and I was just, yeah, I felt that marketing was for me. But then because same things are not going well and everything, I then dropped and came to Germany, and now I dropped nursing and I'm waiting for the next big step of my life. And yeah, I think God is going to take me there. I know God is going to take me there. But I wanted to share with you that, so if you are doing, or if you did Altenpflege Helfer Ausbildung, you are now allowed to work after the Ausbildung. You are not forced. You're not, you're not forced that go and do the 3 years or don't do or whatever. You are now allowed to make a choice. Do you want to go and do the 3 years, or do you want to work? Or maybe do you want to find another Ausbildung and do something else? You are now allowed to make a choice, and it's a very good feeling, and it's something that I really I'm really happy about to share with you guys. That I think this just opens a lot of doors, that if you know that you just need nursing as a stepping stone, you can now just do the 2 years, put yourself in a position to earn a little bit and chase whatever you want to chase. Who knows? I will come back here and tell you guys that, you know, that thing I was chasing back then, I found it. That thing that I chased, I have it. I found it. So it just puts everyone, like I said, you can call it whatever you want. You can say it puts everyone in a better position, depending on what your dreams are, depending on what you are looking forward to, what your passions are in life and everything. But yeah, this is my life. This is what happened, and I wanted to update you guys and say it's happening. It's happening, and this is what's happening. And I'm glad that you guys stayed and watched this video. Don't hesitate to leave your comments down below. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and to follow me on my social media platforms, also on Instagram, elegant_praise, and on TikTok, elegant praise, and of course here, subscribe and join the family. Mwah. Bye.